There we go, I'm live again. This time for Lons against Metz. Now, we've missed half the game because of the Bruges game, of course. Not really anything I can do about that. Let's get this watch-along going. It's pretty much just a second half watch. But I want to watch Lons win title. So, it's still 0-0, so we haven't missed any goals. Fair. Big up Adam already in chat here. Let me pull out the chat. Oh, for some reason, the chat is not working again. I wish I could set what chat specifically it took. If I have multiple streams or at the same time, I can't choose which chat this one will pull out, which is very annoying. I wish I could just set that. Maybe you can set that somehow, but I don't know how. Anyhow, let's put on this game, set the timer. Let's remove this chat here. But anyways. There we go. And let's watch. Let's watch LIGUE. Where is it? Here it is. LIGUE. Lons, Metz, join live. It's still 0-0 as I said earlier. So we haven't missed anything, it's alright. 0-0. Home team is Lons. Away team is Metz. How do you say Metz? Like how do Metz? Metz. M-E-T? That's fine. I guess I'll just go M-E-T. Edward. Added. And let's change this. Well. Lons away, right? It's Lons at home. Lons at home. Jesus, this is tiny. That's what she said. Ha ha ha. That's. And this one is too big. The dichotomy of man, truly. Go. Let's put these away. Get a bit. There we go. Timer and 10 right off. What minute are we in? We're already in the 41st minute. Hey, we only missed 41 minutes of football. Right. I'm not sure why Lons is playing in a green kit when they're playing at home. Kind of odd, isn't it? You're playing at home, but you're not playing in your home kit. Man City did that a few games ago too. I think that's when we played in that concrete rain kit, whatever the fuck you call it. Score prediction: Real Madrid, Man City. That's a good question. I think 1-1. I think 1-1. Savio, Oliver, as I call him, Oliver, scored on accident. Now, if he knew that the ball was coming for him and he tried to shoot, he would have missed. So it's a good thing for us that he didn't know the ball was coming his way. Because he would have missed. Do you think we can still win the league? Of course we can. Is it likely that we win the league? No. But we can still win it, obviously. When we won the league title in 2012, Man United was 8 points ahead with, I believe, 5 games to go. So, of course you can win it. Lons is in here! Oh! Straight at the goalkeeper. So, of course you can still win the league. But how likely is it? Not very likely. I don't see Arsenal dropping that many more points this season. I think they'll get a draw against us, which will leave them 4 points ahead of us. I think we drop points in at least one more game other than Arsenal. So that leaves us 6 points behind, if you think about it that way. And then you look at Arsenal. Where are they dropping points? I see them dropping points, maybe 2 games. Maybe even 3 games, but then they still have superior goal difference. I don't see Arsenal dropping enough points for Man City to win the title. They can, but I don't think they will. Oh, Lons! Brilliant finish that, and it is 1-0 to Lons. Soot has scored. Hey, it's Zeer's guy. This is the guy Zeer talked about, I believe. 1-0 to Lons. Lons is winning League 1, bro. We are gonna be there. Lons is winning this damn league. Madrid won't have Mbappé, Bellingham, and Rodrigo. Yeah, I'm aware, but I don't think that's a miss for them, to be honest. When they have Mbappé and Vinicius on the same pitch, it doesn't flow. It doesn't really flow, so I think either Mbappé or either Vini works, but when they have them both, it doesn't work. Bellingham hasn't been good recently and isn't really what they need in midfield. They kind of need, I think if they play with Valverde and Gullet, then the question is who they put in the 6. They don't have a good 6, but they'll figure something out. Then what do you do with the back 4? I think that's where the real issues lie. I think we get a draw at the Bernabeu, and then we beat them at the Etihad. I think that's what's happening. Advertisement. So yeah. Oh. Fucking hell, can I type, please? There you go. Beveren can secure the title next Wednesday. That's fucking silly, isn't it? After we drew to Spurs, I said we can't afford to drop points anymore. Yeah. We couldn't afford to drop points to Spurs either, but Arsenal just keep playing us in. Go ahead Eagles, lost 1-3 to Twente. Bad. PSG, nada más. We need loans to win this league. Fuck PSG. Ball into the hands now of the Lons goalkeeper. Metz has not done much here the first 3 minutes that I've been watching. 4 minutes of stoppage time. And the ball's going nowhere. Lons can't get the ball out of their feet. Metz now got a free kick. Well. That McDonald's logo on the pants is so fucking ugly. Can't lie. Look at that fucking goal by. Look at that goal by Abdul Hamid. Banger goal. I can't say his name, but I can say that he scored a banger. Big up Menu, how are you? We're going to be at stoppage time here pretty soon. And looks like it's gonna be 1-0 at stoppage time. Lawns is going up here again. Oh, they play the ball out. Fine, how about you? Bruges didn't do their job. So a bit annoyed, but oh well. Fuck Bruges. At least we didn't lose at home. LIGUE was being an idiot, wasn't making the substitutions when he should have been making them. Which is why we dropped points. We're 3 points behind Union now, and we're begging that they drop points again before the start of the playoffs. Because if we're going in the playoffs behind Union, might be grim. Griezmann is staying at Atletico Madrid. Half time. 1-0 to Lens and half time. So, let me pause the timer here before I talk about anything. Here we go. Paris Saint-Germain, you're not winning Ligue 1 this year. You are not winning the McDonald's Liga. McDonald's Liga is going to Lens. Well be there. Lens McDonald's Liga. They now, if the scoreline remains, they are 1 point behind Paris Saint-Germain. They still play Paris Saint-Germain at home. If Lens wins every game to the end of the season, they win Ligue 1. No questions asked. No questions asked. I believe in Lens. I believe they can do a 6 win run. Made a highlight post on his Instagram, bruv. Some of these players here are shameless. Why are the players making highlights, bro? Why are the players posting highlights reels? Like, what are they doing? Legit such a stupid thing that this man do. Yeah, starts. It was bro. Bro. What was he doing? I would say 1-2. Bro. You're the goalkeeper, yeah? You need to bench him. I can't lie. I can't lie. You just need to bench him. Because a man's moving like he's got the intellect of a brain dead goldfish. You know what I mean? I'm saying NAC Breda 1-3 Feyenoord. I don't really care about that game, to be honest. Feyenoord is like way behind as well. Like everyone is so far behind PSV. Like it's pathetic. PSV is like 20 points clear. Like what the fuck is our league even doing? He was one of the biggest goalkeeper talents, just winning the youth league. They keep trying to say that now 3 years, and I don't see shit. The problem is with talented players is that they don't have the work rate, so they don't actually get to that level. It's very rare for the most talented players to be the best players. I've seen like a bunch of different angles and highlights now, yeah, and stills and all that from the challenge of Burgess. I don't understand how you can argue that it's not a red card. He doesn't get the ball. He clearly takes out the player. High stats. Somehow doesn't get a red card. It's fucking ridiculous how much he gets away with. People think I'll see Anderlecht fans now talking about 100 million for the cut, bruv. And it's 15 million at most, bro. 100 million, bruv. Breaking news, Raheem Sterling is starting for Feyenoord. Hey, he still starts games. Except some players start their games in the Premier League and some of them start them in Eredivisie. How he has fallen. Bro thought he was him. Bro thought he was him. He was not him. Sterling thought, I'm gonna leave this club, I'm gonna take a step up in my career. Not quite how it went, eh? Fortuna. Hey, they got a goal back. Fortuna got a goal back. Hey, they tried their best. Yeah, they got cooked by Telstar, bro. Fuck Fortuna. Of F Fortuna. F for respect. Maybe both. No respect. Fuck him. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, bro. They played their goalkeeper. 9 defenders. If it works, it works. And a striker. Hey, that's attacking that is attacking football for some teams. Some teams just do 10 defenders. So, you know, they're trying to attack. Fortuna Sittard. So, where are they in the league? They're 11th. They're fine. They don't even try to win. But also, they're getting cooked 4-1 by a team that's facing relegation. You know how embarrassing it is to lose 4-1 at home to a team that is fighting relegation. Ajax could genuinely miss out on European football, by the way. If NEC Breda beat Volendam, Ajax will be in the Conference League playoff thing. You know, it's funny that the normal top 4 of Eredivisie have the words goalkeeper. NEC Breda, that's a new one. NEC Nijmegen. My apologies. It's NAC Breda. My apologies. Nijmegen, I meant. Could win today against Volendam. And then Ajax will be 5th. 5th, bro. Ajax have 11 wins, 11 draws, 4 losses. That's embarrassing for Ajax, isn't it? Meanwhile, PSV is 20 points ahead of Feyenoord. Feyenoord play Breda. Alkmaar is 6th. Alkmaar will get Europa League because they don't have fans, bro. That's the funny part. Neither club has fans, so don't need to worry about that. Alkmaar will win the Conference League to qualify to Europe, so no worries about that. To the Europa League, I mean, with that. Our captain said, we don't focus on the Eredivisie, so we can spare on the games. If we lose the cup, but what if you win it? Win the cup, you win the Conference League. Cup double for the Menno FC, Alkmaar. You know what? Alkmaar isn't even a team. I'll just call you Menno FC now. AZ Menno. Alkmaar isn't even a thing. Yeah, oh. Alkmaar, Zaanstreek, Alkmaar. That's what AZ stands for. I had no idea. I had no idea that AZ stands for Alkmaar, Zaanstreek. Well, now you are AZ Menno. Alkmaar, Zaanstreek, Menno. That is the new name of the team. That is the new team name. I thought A stands for like some random ass shit like Associatie, whatever the fuck, Alkmaar. You know, some basic ass name. And much better. Much better. Completely new levels to this game. Second half is gonna start soon. The players are coming out of the tunnel for the launch. I'll swear it down. I will be there to watch Lens against PSG. I hope. I don't know when they play, actually. I'll need to check. But we will be there for the Lens title winner. Nek Breda. You know what I mean. You know who I meant. Don't worry. Neither Breda nor Nijmegen have fans, so it's fine. Neither of them have fans. Look at these Lens fans. They got the scarves out, they're singing and singing and singing. Most of these men in the stadium have never seen Lens win a trophy. Look at that kid, bro. He's never seen his team win a trophy. Same with that 30-year-old in the stands. Last time Lens won a trophy, he was 3. These fans, they're living the time of their lives. They've never seen their team win anything. Now they could win the double. I wasn't even born yet the last time these man touched silverware. Kick off for Lens. Start the second half. Thus we wait. Halftime substitutes for Metz. They're not happy. Boubacar Traoré coming off for the Minke. And Amadou Haidara coming on for Lens. And the second half has begun. There we go. I'm back. Big up. Welcome back once again, brother. Oops. They're already in semi-finals. Yeah, but they'll win the double. Watch, they'll win the double. And oh, there you go. That's a 2-0. Right off the get-go. No point wasting time, eh? 2-0. Boom. Quick passing. Tippy-tappa, quick passing. One touch. One touch. One touch. First touch shot. Boom. 2-0. They can't get near you. They can't get near you. 2-0. 2-0. Bro, this is a good team to watch, isn't it? This is a good team to watch. Fair enough. Golasso! PSG International hiding. To be fair, I hate the geezer. He can go fuck himself, that guy. He's such an awful person. Such a genuinely awful person. I don't say that quickly, yeah? Because YouTubers are YouTubers. But some of them are awful people, and he's one of those awful people. I was in London at a Millwall game. Wall row behind me was can I speak? Was Nijmegen fans. There was nearly no Mill fan in the stands. Well, to be fair, Millwall also has no fans. Millwall has no fans. Half of England has no fans. They're all at the big clubs. The one from Sweden, further up north of Belgium. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. The one from Sweden, further up north from Belgium. I don't know who you mean. Do you mean Gyökeres? I'm not sure what Gyökeres has to do with this. He's from Sweden. I didn't know that guys. It's not from. Bologna scored, by the way. Bears. I've just seen the funniest fucking map ever. And I can't show it on screen because it's NSFW. Oh. This is a banger map though. French Cup, Coupe de France, is widely considered to be more valid and prestigious a trophy, while the Super Cup is a significant one of major trophy. French Cup is historic, season-long nation. I mean, yeah, that's just how any domestic cup works, isn't it? Domestic cups do tend to be a bit more, I mean, the domestic cups are losing a lot of prestige too. Ball up the pitch for Lons. Nobody. Lons gets the ball back. That's terrible defending by Metz. Lons, another shot goes wide. Championship carries greater weight than French football culture. Nah. Look at this stadium, bro. Look at this stadium. It's packed, bro. The south of Spain is banger, bro. Like South Spain, West Spain, like these areas, that's banger region to live, bro. Like when people think France, I mean, not Spain. When people think of France, they usually think of like Paris and the north. So, south of France is banger, bro. Monaco, that's also south of France. I know they have like their own municipality. They're like their own principality. But Monaco, a lot of South France is like that. Not quite as rich, but like the culture, I mean by that. Lens is rival of Lille. And of the match Club Brugge Anderlecht. It's gonna have to be Tresoldi. He scored the goals when the manager fucked up the entire game. Ball 3-0. There you go. Look at that brilliant football. One touch. Boom. Goal. This is brilliant to watch, bro. This is brilliant. I wish I could watch that football with Club Brugge and Man City. Please, man. One touch pass, and then boom, goal. The moment they get a chance to shoot, they shoot and they score, bro. 3-0. 3-0. We will be there for the Lens League title. Trust in Lens. Trust in Lens. Super Cup is 2 teams. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's how Super Cups work. I think Super Cups should be with semi-finals. I think all Super Cups should have like semi-finals as well. Like the runner-up of the cup and the second place of the league should also be in the Super Cup. Metz is trying to play football, to be fair to them, but it's just very good defending here by Lens. And Metz just don't quite have the quality for the final balls either. How Lens? They've only got one. 1998. Lens is cooking, bro. Lens has absolutely cooked this game. Why is my browser not working properly? There you go. I'll tell you, man, this is banger to watch. This is just pure fire to watch. Because we're just watching football. We're just watching pure football. No nonsense, steppy tap at this stat. Just pure football. Terrible pass there by Lens. Now Metz. Quickly going up. Cross. Out for the throw-in. If that first game hadn't put me half asleep, I'll be even more excited for this. I wish I could watch this week in, week out with Bruges and Man City. This is like Centurions football, you know. The way they play, just the style, the quick passing, all that. The defending as well, the defending is so good. Because I like watching defensive football, but most teams defend in such a boring way. Good ball forwards, it's flicked on. The flick on was not quite there. Now Metz trying to go forwards again. Ball on the right. Look at that crowd, by the way. That's a fucking banger crowd. Imagine being in that crowd, bro. Come on already. Bologna has capitulated. Oh, there. Grab Bologna. Let's see who else is playing in Serie A. Ooh, ball in the box by Metz. Striker missed the ball. Ball still in there, though. Loan's coming back to defend now. Metz working it around. Oh, poor bastards. Hellas Verona is currently working on their plan to escape relegation. So that puts Verona on. Verona is not getting out of relegation. They're gone. They're too far behind. Lecce can still get relegated, man. I want that Lecce relegation. I want Lecce relegated. Because I've got a friend who's a Lecce fan and fuck him. 1-2 Hellas Verona. Hey, don't worry, they're getting relegated anyhow. Metz is the sister club of Sedan. Yeah. A lot of Belgian teams are owned by French teams. Like just foreign teams in general. Union Saint-Gilloise is owned by Brighton. So a lot of Belgian teams are owned by foreign clubs. Which is a shame. It really is a shame. Pizza, by the way. And like Pizza Sporting Club. They're bottom of Serie A. Not just are they bottom of Serie A. They're on 15 points. That's kind of shit, isn't it? 28 games with 15 points. Ball forward by Lons. Lons need to shoot. Took too long there. Brighton, yeah, the Seagulls. Lommel isn't popping to while being rich. Yeah, Lommel is owned by Man City. But they're used as a circle club. They're fucking useless. So many clubs, bro, are owned by other... But if you are owned, this is the thing people don't get. If you are owned by a bigger club, like Brighton is the bigger club. Union is owned by Brighton. Which means, if Brighton goes a little bit struggling, Union is getting rinsed. They're getting rinsed. Because they're not going to get money anymore. So, well, if you're the standalone club, you can fend for yourself. Lommel isn't gonna win shit. Lommel isn't gonna get promoted anytime soon. Because CFG don't care about Lommel. They care about Girona. They care about New York City. They care about Man City, of course, the main team. And they care about Melbourne City. Those 4 clubs are the successful clubs of City Football Group. So that's the clubs that still... Ooh, ball shot wide here. And it's out for a corner. To Metz. And Lons goalkeeper is fuming. At how much chances they're conceding at the moment. Yeah, so... Troyes also. Troyes is on the comeuppance. So these are the clubs that they care about. The other clubs? Fuck them. Fuck the other clubs. Because they're not gonna make you a lot of money. They might even operate you at a deficit. And they're not exactly ideal places to bring up talent. So it's always good to be owned by yourself as a club. You don't want to be owned by another club. Yeah, you'll get loan players and stuff like that, but it ain't worth it. In the long run, it's not worth it. Lawns on the ball. Lawns, good ball into the middle here. Need to get it down the left and go up the pitch. Good ball down the left, cross it, cross it. Oh, it's out for a corner. Betis Getafe have kicked off. The GOAT Anthony. We will be there for the GOAT Anthony to win the game. I'm really happy that I've watched this game. This is one of the best games I've watched all season. I'm really happy I decided to watch this. I decided to watch this just out of the blue. I'm really happy I'm doing this. One of the best games I've seen all season. Players who I do not know are being substituted on and off. I don't know these players, I'm gonna be honest. I don't watch LIGUE. But some brilliant stuff here. What are your thoughts on the French League trophy being updated? Again? Did it change again? Because I know last season they changed it. When the sponsor changed to McDonald's. League trophy 25-26. Isn't that the same like last season? It's just the same like last season. You mean like the... Yeah, I preferred it. I like the old League gun design with the shield and the ball in the middle, but I'm gonna be honest, I like the new one. I like the new one better. But I get it if you're French that you might prefer the old one, because like that's what you grew up on, right? But it depends. It depends. I like it. I think it's a nice looking trophy. Yeah, I like the new golden one as well. I like the new golden one. It's kind of like yeah, you know what's a shame? You know the first division trophy that's now being used for the championship. I think it's such a shame that they don't use that trophy for the English first division anymore. Like the Premier League, I mean by that. Because that's one of the best trophies. That is such a beautiful trophy. The championship trophy is objectively one of the most beautiful trophies out there. And they use it for the championship, which is the second division. Which I just find disrespectful, I can't lie. To the clubs who've already won it in the past. I just think it's scuffed. Ball in the box here by Metz, it's blocked. Now Lawns to counter. Yeah, I think they should have just scrapped the trophy. If they were going to make a new one, they should have just scrapped it. Not given it to the league below. Cross to the far post and cleared. Lawns pick up the ball. And move it backwards to the goalkeeper. We have a bottle blank as a trophy. You mean in Eredivisie? In the Belgian league, we have a bull. We just have a fucking bull. Respect the Belgian bull, bro. The Jupiler bull. What do you think of every single second division trophy? God, I don't know. Second division trophies across the world. The Challenger Pro League, which is the second division in Belgium. That's got a nice trophy, in my opinion. I mean, Segunda division, which is League 2, the second division of Spain. That's got a that's just a beta version of the La Liga trophy. Bundesliga second division, I don't even know what it looks like. I like Serie A second division trophy, to be honest. I like that. So, something is happening in Getafe. Something has been paused. You know what happened? Or just that the game's been paused? Lons taking a corner now. Never mind. Okay. Ball still in the box. Metz. On a quick counter here. Ball on the left. They need to pass it to the middle. Taking a bit too long here, Metz. And now ball goes out for a throw-in. I've been trying to look up images even when they updated League 2 trophy last season. I mean, I can probably find images for most of these. I can't imagine it being that hard. You just type in La Liga trophy, I imagine. I can't imagine it being that hard. Lawrence played was fouled here. He tried to give advantage to the referee, but he fell down. So now the free kick has been called. And Lawrence have the ball. What's the stance in the old firm? It's still 0-0 there. Still 0-0. That all the way in the last minutes of that game. It's still 0-0. They're already in the last minute of extra time. Ball cross in, it's headed over. A Liga 2 trophy is actually the same, but just smaller model. That is so dumb. That is actually so dumb. I guess don't fix what isn't broken. That's dumb, I can't lie. Metz trying to muscle their way through it. Lons wins the ball again. Lons just rushing up the pitch. Down the left. Oh, can't cross it in. That's a brilliant challenge there. And now a free kick for Metz as the Lons player is late with his challenge. Yeah, but like, that's a bit dumb. I can't lie. That's a bit dumb. The same trophy but smaller. Like, no. Rangers Celtic has gone to penalties. Can I watch that penalty shootout anyway? Do they have that on the zone? I don't think they do. They won't have that on the zone, will they? I wish I could watch those penalties. Oh, I think I might be able to find those penalties, actually. 1 second. I'm trying to find penalty shootout here. I'm going to watch Neck Breeder. Have a nice Sunday. Thank you for being in, Manu. I will have a nice Sunday. I hope you have a brilliant Sunday too. This has been a brilliant game, I can't lie. A brilliant game. Now let me try to find some penalty shootouts, bro. There we go. I found the penalty shootout. Brilliant. Ah, that's not wrong. What the fuck? I have a bunch of tiny screens here to watch these games. I've got 2 different games. Yeah, you know what? I'll make this one top. I can't do that. Okay, I can't do. Then I'll just put it. Oh well. Can I hide this? Maybe. There we go. I've got the old Fern. I've got the old Fern Derby up here as well. Wait, it's happening right now. Rangers Celtic. Yeah, it's penalties right now. It's right now penalties. I'm watching the penalties of the old Firm while I'm watching the Lons Metz game. Lons is on the ball as we speak. Hello, big up to Rosa. How are you? How are you? Fuck's sake, this is so fucking tough. Let's just do that. Whatever works. I'll have to look at my phone to see the chats. First penalty being taken by Rangers. Watch, he's gonna scuff this penalty. See, I told you he's gonna scuff it. He hit the fucking bar. He hit the fucking bar. I could tell by the way he was fucking lining up for that penalty. He hit the bar with his first spin. It's always these dumb twats who just have these weird run-ups and that overconfident posture that miss penalties, isn't it? Metz now good countered this brilliant challenge in midfield by Lons. Lons still on the ball. I can't believe they just met in the quarterfinal. Yeah. I mean, I'm not, I don't think it's that great. I mean, it's just a random draw, isn't it? It's not like Champions League where they rig it. Champions League draw is rigged as fuck. And Celtic have scored their first penalty. Just calm, run up, boom. 1-0 to Celtic on penalties. Rangers, I think Rangers is done, bro. I think Rangers is done. Loans running up the pitch here. Ball's on the left. This man just slipped. Watch, this guy is gonna miss his penalty too. Oh, lucky bastard. It went straight through the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper should have had that. That was a shit pen. Goalkeeper should have had it. Now, the goalkeeper should have had it, bro. That was a shit penalty. La Liga to Premier League, comparing 2 or 3 teams to 20th match. I mean, the quality in La Liga is just worse than the Premier League, if you mean like overall quality. Old Firm is so overrated. Bro, I can't lie, the Old Firm derby. The only thing that's good about it is the rivalry. Celtic scored their second penalty. It's 1-2 to Celtic on penalties. 2 penalties taken. Rangers missed their first penalty. I'm surprised that Rangers is flying the British flag. I'm seeing quite a lot of British flags among Rangers. I thought that the British flag won't be that popular. Yeah, apparently, I just looked it up. Apparently, Rangers has a stronger feeling of unionism with the rest of Britain than Celtic. Rangers, their second penalty is perfectly taken. It's their third penalty. It's 2-2. Celtic to take their third now. Celtic to take their third penalty now. Metz has the ball on the left here. The highlights, only a few teams in the Liga gets hundreds of thousands of views. 1 million compared to Premier League, no matter which size they get. Yeah, but that's just popularity, isn't it? Like that's another thing entirely. Premier League is just Premier League. It's the most watched league. That doesn't necessarily make it the best. La Liga was the best in the 2010s. And the Premier League was probably more viewed then too. Celtic, brilliant third penalty. That's a perfect fucking penalty. Big up Andre, how are you? On average, I'm talking. Yeah. On average, the Premier League is much bigger than La Liga. It factually is just bigger. Lawns, good ball down the right here. Baggy touched this. Lawns holding onto the ball pretty well. Rangers, their fourth penalty. If they miss this, they're fucked. Oh, he's put it over the bar! He's put it over the bar! Rangers is done! Celtic scored their penalty now. Rangers is done. 2 missed penalties, bro. I said it with the first one, he's scuffing it, and I just said with this one, if he's gonna fuck it up, they're done. They're done, man. Rangers, sorry, Celtic, 1 penalty left. Or final, could be final penalty test. They've got 2 penalties left. Celtic on the final penalty. Potentially final penalty. Boom! Celtic is through. Rangers is done. Get owned. Rangers in the bin. Rangers in the bin, bro. Celtic have won the Old Firm. There you go. Celtic have won the Old Firm. Brilliant, that. Boom. Big up to Steve, as always. Big up to Strasbourg Steve. I'm able to watch those games through Strasbourg Steve. Always big up to him. When is the FA Cup draw? Later today. Later today. Rangers not good enough. Finished, bro. Finished. We are beating Madrid. Bro, we are spanking Madrid, you know. We're spanking Madrid. Bend them over. That's what we're doing to him. Goal! Getafe. 1-0. Strasbourg Steve is happy Metz is losing. We're all happy that Metz is losing. That Lens is on course to win Ligue 1. Their first Ligue 1 title. Second Ligue 1 title. First since the 90s. Which Madrid content creator are you doing a preview? Probably none. I can't lie. Oh, Metz just narrowly missed here. Just narrowly missed. That's just grazes wide of the post, man. Phew. Skipping over. Yo, big up to him. Big up to him. Rangers in the mud, bro. Rangers in the mud. Ball into the box. Are you as high on Husnov as everyone else? Alf, I'm not. I'm really not. Oh, we have to start Husnov. Listen, Husnov is a good player. I don't care if he starts or if Diaz starts. They're both brilliant. Diaz is the better player, though. So I get it. Oh, I want Husnov to start, but Diaz is better. I'm not on this little train where we hype up a player because he's played a few good games and then we pretend he's suddenly better than everyone else. He gets crazy PR. He's a good player. He's a good player, but he's not better than Diaz. He's not better than Diaz. Goal Hellas Verona. Some Newcastle fans. Well, he looked up Newcastle, but they have a shit attack anyhow, so what does that even mean? Board check at Bologna. Checking if the Verona goal gets disallowed. By the way, while you guys are in here, subscribe, like, helps out a ton. For anyone who hasn't already. And Lons is playing out this game professionally. Just Pass, pass, pass. Don't let him near the ball. 3-0 up. Kick your feet up. And you move on to the next game. Really good feed hit from the number 26 of Lawns. Apologies that I don't know the player's name. Ball on the right now. He's brought it inside. Ooh, that was such a good challenge because that was about to be 4-0. Good ball down the left there now. The left half space by Lawns. Metz just kicked it forwards. Now it's out for the throw-in. Metz holding onto the ball. I imagine there will be some stoppage time here. It's been quite an eventful second half. So I'm imagining like 6-7 minutes of stoppage time. Hellas Verona's goal was disallowed. Free kick to Bologna. Metz into midfield, and Lawns almost won the ball back. Have won the ball back. In fact, that's spotted by Metz, but Lawns won't get it. Lawns going up the pitch. They're going up the pitch quickly, but they need to string that final pass to get it. That's a good recovery run. Now Metz going forwards again. Look at those quick feet. Space on the left, space on the right. He goes down the right here. Metz running at the player. Needs to cross it. Oh, you take too long. Now he goes backwards. And Lawns have enough time to get back into shape. Metz needed to pass the ball quicker there. Now Metz on the left. Overlapping fullback, it's crossed in. The goalkeeper gets the ball, doesn't have it in his hands, but Lawns now passing the ball about. Poor pass Sesto. Lawns winning the back quickly. You will give a goal live later today as well. Yes, at 8 p.m. UK time. 8 p.m. UK time. I go live for the play ratings to yesterday's Newcastle Man City game. I always do my play ratings one day after the game. Because if I do them on the day of the game itself, people won't watch because that's when big streamers are doing their play ratings. Golka Agent are 2-0 up. 2-0 up against Mechelen. Mechelen, even. You could do a watch along for the free game. So that's 10 my time. That is 10 p.m. my time, you said. And currently it's and I do my play ratings 9 p.m. I may not do a watch long because I have to go somewhere. I will be watching the game for sure. Hey, fair enough. Where are you going? Like, are you going to a concert or something? Or just some boring day-to-day stuff? How much stoppage time do we get here? It's not showing how much stoppage time there is. Ball into the box, it's out for a goal kick. Nearby San Jose, which is now the drive to try one of the pizza restaurants, which, from what I heard, apparently. A new pizza restaurant, eh? Hey, have a good one. Have a good one, mate. It's, Marcus Pizzeria something. It's all the way down here. Down there, sorry. Sounds brilliant. Tell me what it's like. There's a pizza place. 4 minutes of stoppage time, by the way. there's a pizza place. Not too far away from where, like in Kortrijk, it's like a pizza place together with a McDonald's. Road to 8K. So not too far from where I live. Not too far. I'm pretty sure it's a Pizza Hut, like where I live as well. I'm not sure actually. I think it's a new Pizza Hut as well that they were talking about. Subscribe to me, lads. Subscribe to me, and Lons will win the league title. And subscribe to Adam to get him to 8K as well. It's a symbiosis, really. You subscribe to me to make sure that Lons win. You subscribe to me and Lons win the league title. You subscribe to Adam and Lons win the cup. Subscribe to us both, they win the double. It's science. It is science. Trust. Ball on the left. Good ball forward. Stays by Lons. Down the left. They're trying to get a fourth here. They're like, yeah, let's get a fourth. Let's end this game on a high. And cross in. Far posts. Or over the bar. Almost. This close to a fourth. Brilliant game, though. Absolutely brilliant game, this. So what time is the FA Cup draw? The FA Cup draw, if I'm not mistaken, is 7:30. Wait, what? Oh, Monday. It's on Monday. So it's not today, it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. 7:30 a.m. Lons. Ball on the left here. Cross it in. There you go. That's a good cross as well. Oh. Striker just can't quite get high enough. That was a nice dipping ball. Ooh, just needed to dip a bit more and he would have had a goal. The striker, I mean, with he. And that is full time. There you go. 3-0 to Lons after a brilliant second half. Brilliant game, really. It's so good to watch. Really, I mean that. It's so good to watch this. One of the best games I've watched all season. I'm very happy I watched this game. Because I wasn't originally planning to watch this. I just decided on a whim to watch it. Absolute stunning game. I'm so happy I watched it. Alright, big up. There you go. Lons beat Metz. Only deserved. I mean, you look at the way they played, they just pass the ball, boom, 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 boom. Quick passes, 1-2, 1-2 passes. The combinations, the plays, the way they dribble, the challenges in midfield as well. It's such an all-round complete team. And I know it's against the bottom of the league in LIGUE. That is a proper good game. Anyhow, I will leave it at that. Like, subscribe, as always. And I'll see you guys later tonight for the Newcastle Man City played ratings. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.